So good evening student. So this is Suvendu. I am with Mr. our Niraj bro with Niraj classes. So as you know, our YouTube channel is providing lots of video about related to educational, what about and current affairs also. So today we will study about a topic which is related to educational video, and you can say which is useful for civil service exam also, even for class 7, class 8, class 10 standard student also. They need to know about this topic, polygon. So before starting about polygon, I'll say like what is polygon. Let's know what is polygon. So polygon definition itself saying that polygon is a closed figure. So what is mean by closed figure? So if you want to make a closed figure, you need minimum how many side? See, if I take a two side, this is my two side. In two side, is it possible to make a closed figure? No. So how many side you require minimum? You minimum require 3 side. So polygon, to make a polygon you will need minimum 3 side, and if the side is 3, we are telling it is a triangle. So triangle, how many side is need? For triangle we need side is 3. Now if the side is 4, we will call it as a quadrilateral. If the side is 5, we will call it as a pentagon. If the side is 6, we will call it as a hexagon. If the side is 7, we will call it as a heptagon. Like this heptagon is there, an octagon, decagon, like this it is there. So today we will focus about quadrilateral. So quadrilateral, now only we study about quadrilateral. To be a quadrilateral, how many sides we require? We require only 4 sides. And before talking about quadrilateral, you guys need to know about two things. One is nothing but exterior angle, another is nothing but interior angle. So for exterior angle, about exterior angle of a polygon. So please remember this thing. Whatever, irrespective of the side of the polygon, always sum of the exterior angle of a polygon is 360 degree. Whatever, if it is triangle, or if it is quadrilateral, or if it is pentagon also, or it is hexagon, always sum of exterior angle. What is exterior angle? If you just this is sum of the exterior angle. So always remember, sum of the exterior angle is equal to always 360 degree. So sum is equal to 360 degree. And basically they are asking some type of question that if the for a polygon, if they given the a single exterior angle is nothing but you can take 60 degree. For a polygon, each exterior angle is 60 degree. Then what will be the polygon side? So if each exterior angle is 60 degree, so you know the total sum of angle is nothing but 360 degree. So if side is n, so we can write that n into 60 is equal to 360 degree. So we can get n is equal to 360 by 6, it will become 6. So 6 is coming in, the polygon is hexagon. So this type of question is normally asking in competitive exam also. Now we will talk about interior angle. So what is happening in the case of interior angle? As you know, just remember this is your like benchmark. Sum of a interior angle of a triangle is always 180 degree. Always 180 degree. Now if we talk about quadrilateral, whatever it might be square triangle. Say if you this is your quadrilateral. Now if you take the diagonal, you are getting two triangles. So you know this sum is 180 degree and this sum is 180 degree. So you can write this is a 2 into 180 degree. Now if I talk about your quadrilateral is completed pentagon. In pentagon what is happening? This is your pentagon. This is your pentagon. By taking the diagonal you are dividing into 3 parts. This is also one triangle, this is also triangle, this is a triangle. So sum of interior angle of a triangle is 180 degrees, so 180 into 3. Okay. So now I will give you one general formula to remember. How to remember if they given in question that sum of an interior angle, if they given the side of a polygon, you can find out what will be the sum of the interior angle. See, with can write this is 180 like this, 3 minus 2 into 180. Here we can write 4 minus 2 into 180. Here we can write 5 minus 2 into 180. Yes, this is also 3, this is also 1. So here 3 is nothing but side, here 4 is side, here 5 is side. So if a polygon given, polygon side is n, the sum of the interior angle is always n minus 2 into 180 degree. Please remember this concept, n minus 2 into 180 degree. So basically we will talk about quadrilateral. See, basically when the quadrilateral term come our mind, here we will talk about square and rectangle and parallelogram rhombus and trapezium and kites. We'll see what is the properties of this square, rectangle, parallelogram, rhombus, trapezium and kites, and we'll talk about how their relation in between square, rectangle, parallelogram, rhombus and trapezium. So let's start with square. So what is happening in the case of square? It is a quadrilateral, there is no doubt. If the quadrilateral means it should be have 4 sides. In the case of square, 4 sides are equal. We know, all we know. 4 sides are equal. And every interior angle is 90 degree. These all are 90 degree. And if you take two diagonal is bisecting each other. So I hope you guys understand what is the property of square. So for a square, every interior angle is 90 degree and every side is equal and the diagonal is bisecting each other. I don't think that I have to write down all those things. So let's go for rectangle. What is happening in the case of rectangle? In the case of rectangle, see, two opposite sides should be equal. This side is equal to this side is equal to this side, and every interior angle is 90 degree. And here also, both diagonal are bisecting each other. Bisecting is nothing but equally cutting. Equally cutting, this part should be equal to this part is equal to this part. There is no doubt about it. This is enough for rectangle. Now we will talk about what is happening in the case of rhombus. In the case of rhombus having like similar property as like square, its all sides are equal, but all this side is equal to this side and this side, all sides are equal. But in the case of interior angle, this angle is equal to this angle. If it is theta means it is also theta. If it is theta 1, it is theta 1. And if this is theta 2 means it should opposite angle are equal. Theta 1 is equal to theta 1, here also theta 2 is equal to theta 2, and two adjacent angle, theta 1 plus theta 2 is 180 degree, two adjacent, this plus this plus this plus this, two adjacent angles, sum of two adjacent angle is 180 degree. This is the property, and here also if you take the two diagonal, both are bisecting each other. Now we will talk about parallelogram. In the case of parallelogram, it's also having similar property as like your rectangle. What is happening here? Two opposite sides are same. This side and this side are same, and this side and this side are same. And thus, if we talk about angle, two opposite angle are same. If this is also theta 1, same like rhombus. It's playing the same property as like rhombus. Two opposite angle are same. Here also if it is theta 1, it is also theta 1. And one more thing is nothing but same like two adjacent angles. Sorry, this is theta 2 and this is here. Theta 1 plus theta 2 should be equal to 180 degree. the sum of two adjacent angle, this angle plus this angle, this angle plus this angle, this angle plus this angle, the sum of two adjacent angle is equal to 180 degree. And trapezium, in the case of trapezium, what is happening, you know, trapezium only one thing, two sides should be parallel, that's it, that is the main thing, two sides is parallel, this side should be parallel to this side, there is no doubt about it. And in the case of parallelogram, you have to remember that this side is parallel to this side, this side is parallel, two opposite sides are parallel, there this and these are two are the opposite side, there is parallel. Only in the case of trapezium, only one opposite side, only one conjugate opposite side should be parallel, that's it, there is no other thing about in trapezium. So let's ask one question. This type of question is coming in your most of the competitive exam. Question 1 is every square is rhombus, suppose. This is our question. This statement is true or false? Every square is rhombus. I think this statement is true. Let's prove it. How it is coming? Now I will compare with property of square and properties of parallelogram. See, to be a square, to be a rhombus, you need four sides should be equal. So in the case of square, four sides are equal. To be a rhombus, you need two opposite angles should be equal. In the case of square, this is also 90 degree, this is also 90 degree, this is also 90 degree, and this is also 90 degree. So two opposite angles are equal. To be a rhombus, you need two adjacent angles should be equal to 180 degree. So 90 degree plus, here also 90 degree plus 90 degree. So we can say that every square is a rhombus. Now another question sometime coming. If they are asking not square, if they say every rectangle is parallelogram, what will be your answer? Is it true or false? See, to be a parallelogram, suppose I am just drawing one rectangle. Okay? To be a parallelogram, you have to satisfy that two opposite sides are equal. In the case of rectangle, this side is equal to this side and this side is equal. So first property is significant. Two opposite sides are parallel. This side also parallel to this side also parallel to this side. Third statement, two opposite angles are equal. In the case of rectangle, it is also 90 degree, it is also 90 degree. This is also 90 degree and this is also 90 degree. So we can say that this is also satisfied, 90 plus 90 180 degree. So you can say that statement is true. Another type of question sometimes they are asking. So question number 3. Sometimes what they are, this is very somewhat typical question. If they are saying that for a polygon, if interior angle is, or each interior angle is 120 degree. 120 degree is your interior angle. Then how many side will be there? They are asking side. This type of question someone asking. See, from interior angle you can't find side. So you have to apply whatever I said first. Always sum of interior plus exterior. Interior plus exterior is equal to 180 degree. So if interior is 120 degree, so exterior will be 60 degree. 60 plus 120, 180 degree. So if one in exterior angle is 60 degree, so 360, I know the sum of exterior angle is 360 degree. So 360 by 60, so answer will be 6. So our answer is that given polygon is hexagon. So this is nothing but a basic geometrical figure of like polygon, and today we focus mainly on quadrilateral. So let me know how this you guys are understanding or not, and thank you for your great time.